Hi everyone, I'm Zedius, and let's get into this episode. So, right now we have a Giants team that I can auto people's birthday today. Sorry about that. I can auto Giants B5, but it's still a little sketchy and not reliable. And at this point, I would much rather get a rune potential rather than trying to push forward. So I've just been using my team here. So while we're farming, I wanted to talk about focus. And we need to keep the focus of this account, and the focus is to get to Giants B10 and be able to farm Giants B10 reliably. And the team we're going to use to do that is Konamiya, which you see on the screen there, Shannon, which you see on the screen there, Lapis, still on our team, either Bernard or Dakarian, which is the Wind Griffin, and Dakarian is the dark, I believe it's a lizard. It's not a lizard. The name is eluding me. Anyhow, he's that guy we got from doing the dungeon quest. So at this point, we still need a primary healer because a couple aspects. We need damage, which Lapis fills that role. We need a buffer, which Shannon fills that role. We need some debuffs, which Shannon can do. We need a little CC, which Shannon can do. We need an attack breaker, and Bernard and Dakarian fill that role. And we need a primary healer, which this Sunday is light, and we will be farming a Beladion. And Beladion will fill a couple of roles. One, he is a defense breaker. 2, he strips. On his skill 2, he'll strip the buffs off the giant there. So you can see that giant has an attack bar. An attack buff. Beladion would seize that. That's the ability he would use, and it would take that off of. Has a chance to take it off of the giant, and the giant will hit us less hard. And then he does a heal, but also with his heal, it does a attack bar increase for our whole team. So he lets our team go even more. So Konamiya is our cleanser, Beladion is our healer. And that's what we need to focus on building those guys. So I am sort of building Colleen as a temporary healer. I was working with her before Sunday so that if I ran out of guys, I could use her to heal the whole team, and she also gives our team a attack increase. But the problem with that is Shannon also does that, and they overlap each other, and it's kind of a waste half the time. But for the time being, I was just using her as a gap filler, which is why I saw her there. So we're going to need to get up to farming B7 or B8 all on our own so that we can actually start getting the runes that we'll need to farm B10. And we don't want to lose focus, and the easiest way to lose focus is you start summoning, you use your crystals, and you buy summoning packs, and you summon this super awesome 4-star monster, or you even get a Nat 5. At this point in the game, the only Nat 5 that I would probably start building is Chow. If we pulled a Chow, which he's right there on the screen, I would build him because he will just catapult our team straight to victory. I mean, not victory per se, but victory in Giants. He can kind of carry the whole team, but he still requires good runes. And skill ups for him, you would either need to feed him other guys of his type, which was not good because they're Nat 5 stars, so you're not going to do that, or Devilmon him to get his skills up. So the way to get Devilmon is to either buy them once a month with the Devilmon pack, or once a week you can buy one Devilmon with your arena glory points, the glory points that you earn in arena, which is why it's always important to use your wings. So you can see here Chao, he's just kind of trucking through the dungeon, and he's getting it done. Even though he's in an elemental disadvantage, he should be able to pull this off. One of his abilities is every time he gets a turn, he gets like 15% of his HP back. So, and then I believe he does damage based on his HP, so you kind of build him HP, and he does damage. So, this is a 4-star rune, and it's blue. So, I'm going to look at the stats. It's got accuracy and HP, but it is a fatal rune. So I would really like to see, and I know it can't roll crit rate. Actually, I think we're going to do a rune video here real soon explaining runes, but I'm actually going to sell that rune because it doesn't have the stats I want. It would just be a waste. So now I've tried to farm Giants B7 with one of my guys, and my team is not strong enough yet to support that guy. So my team ends up dying, and then there's no monsters that I have friends with that can solo B7 all by themselves. And it's not that they couldn't do it. They could probably do B8. I believe my main account can do B8 solo. But B7 is the dark one. So the dark one gives continuous damage to your team, and they also stun a lot. So you get stunned, and then you do continuous damage to yourself, which is percentage based, and it's just, so I try to do that with all of my friend guys, and I have not been able to get through B7 yet. I could have just crystalled and revived through it and then tried to do B8, but I only think that maybe 2 of my guys could do B8, so I don't want to waste the 10 crystals, to be honest. I'm just going to farm these lower levels, get my supporting monsters leveled up, get them to 5-star, so get Konamiya to 5-star, and get Bernard to 5-star, and Shannon. Actually, Shannon and Konamiya will probably be my first 2. I'll do Lapis, and then I'll do most likely Shannon, and then Konamiya. Maybe Konamiya first, only because I'm running 2 shield runes on Konamiya. Konamiya has a lot of base HP, and shield runes give you a shield based on the base HP of your monster. So the more HP I can get on Konamiya, the bigger that shield is, and every time we go to a new board, the whole team gets a shield for 2 turns, which basically acts like, you know, more health for your guys. It's more health for free. So, and if I didn't have that health, some of those guys might have died right there. It's kind of just a nice little buffer. Now, arguably I could go, okay, well, instead of running those 2 shield runes on Konamiya, I could run energy runes on him, and he would get 15% more HP on him, but the shield runes kind of do that for the whole team. So our focus will be on this team. We're going to build it up, we're going to farm these runes, and if we pull something super awesome, we're not even going to really focus on it until we can get Giants B10 on farm. What a lot of people will do is they will get in, they'll get a really awesome monster, they'll build it up, they'll use all their Devilmon on it, only to find out that that monster has a niche, and that niche is PvP. Well, one monster in PvP in Arena is not going to make you win. You have to build teams. This game is about runes, and this game is about teams, and your teams have to have synergy. So if we pulled a Annabelle right now, she's a super awesome Nat 5 monster, and I actually have built her on my main account. She's got an AoE cleanse that comes with the heal. She's got an AoE defense break, and she has a sleep on skill 1. So she can fill a bunch of roles. She can heal, she can cleanse, so she fills both healer and cleanser in one role, and she can defense break, and she can sleep on her skill 1, but she's not good for giants. And the reason she's not good for giants is because her defense break hits 3 times. Every time the giant takes a hit, he stacks up, and when he gets to 6, he does an AoE attack against your whole team. Or he might just counterattack with the last guy that got him up on stacks. So this is a 5-star energy rune. It's got speed on it. I really like speed, so I'm going to keep that for now. So Annabelle, yeah, she basically builds up the stacks against your team, and in one of her abilities, and then your team takes more damage. So, which then she can heal for it, but she's just, her leader skill is 38% crit for water, so she's pretty good in dragons, but she's not so good in giants. So she's a really great monster to have, and she's a really good farmer. I can farm Famion in about 42 seconds with her on a certain rune set that I've got, but I actually don't have her runed that way right now. And she's pretty good as a raid monster. Miang, I believe, is a little better, which I actually built Miang over her, which we talked about Miang in the last video. So if I pull another monster, I'm going to set it aside until I can get Giants B10 on full farm. And once Giants B10 is on farm and it's reliable, then I will pick my next focus. So is that focus going to be getting my Giants B10 faster? Is my next focus going to be working on dragons? Is my next focus going to be working on, setting up a raid team? And unless you can get to raid 4, probably not a good idea. The normal order of things is giants, dragons, and while you're working on dragons, you're working on a TOA team, which you can fuse a guy named Beretta. He's the fire sylph, and he is really good in TOA. I actually didn't talk about him yesterday, now that I'm thinking about it, in the last video. I would build him for TOA about the time, and also for beginning your dragons team if you don't have Vertihill, about the time you're done building and completing out your Giants B10 team. So this is a Swift rune. It's got attack percent and resistance. It's got HP built in. I'll actually keep this for now. I think I don't need it, but for now I'll keep it because I'm just trying to, when I get Belladon Sunday, hopefully, if people are kind enough to let me be their friend and give me the secret dungeon, I will need runes for him, and he's going to be runed on Swift. So right now I'm collecting extra Swift runes even if I don't need them, just specifically for him. So yeah, the whole thing is I'm going to keep farming. We're going to get runes, and then hopefully we can get into B5 here shortly and start pulling those next level of runes and go from there. So we're going to stay focused. We're going to go to giants. We're going to then focus on dragons and TOA, and then we're either going to focus on necro or raids, but you got to stay focused. If you don't focus, you don't get there. If you build one monster for giants and build the next monster you build is for arena, well, guess what? You've only got one built monster for giants and one built monster for arena. You don't have a team for either one. Build that focus team first. Complete your objective, and then move on to the next focus, and you will catapult. If you and a friend start at the same time and you both start playing and you focus on giants and they focus on whatever they feel like that day, in 2 or 3 months you're going to be not only clearing giants B10, you might be clearing dragons B10, and they might still be working on consistently clearing giants. And because you've been clearing giants so much longer than them, your rune quality, so when you step into the next focus, your rune quality will be so much better that completing that next focus will actually be easier. And I'm here to tell you right now, I've got this account running, and on my other main account, I am still farming Giants B10. And I can farm dragons, I can do necro, I can do raid, but right now I am trying to get even faster with my Bernard. I'm trying to get even faster with my Hua. I'm trying to get better fatal runes. A lot of people will replace their fatal with rage. They don't have the rage comes from Necropolis, Necro, and people, you don't have enough other stats to actually build rage. And rage is a really late game build, and you can do it, but if you don't have the other substats on the runes, on your rage runes, you need 80+% crit. You gotta get enough attack power, around 2000 plus attack power. You gotta have your teams as speed tuned as you can. When you're talking about stats like that, people will just throw a set of rage on. Rage is a lot harder to rune properly than fatal, and fatal gets you almost the same damage. There's somebody out there that ran the math, and I can't remember the exact values, but it's like only 10 or 20% less damage. Now that might seem like a lot, but when you're hitting for 50 and 60k, 10% less is only 6,000 less damage if you rune fatal. So just something to keep in mind. Keep your focus. Farm giants. 2 years in, I still am farming giants. 1 month I'll farm giants, and then I'll get free rune removal, and next month I'll farm dragons. And I'll put my best runes on the dungeon that I want to farm at that point in time. My actual current goal for my big account is to farm. I'm working on my giants speed team. Right now I have it down to 1 minute and 40 seconds. There's some people out there that can do giants in less than 40 seconds. So they've shaved a whole minute off of that. And there's probably people even faster than that I haven't seen. But when you farm faster, you go through your energy faster. And when you go through your energy faster, you have to use more crystals. So speed teams are a super late game thing, and I wouldn't focus on that until really, really late. I can do raid 5, I can do necro 10. It's not super reliable, but I can get it done. I have the monsters that I need to build to make it reliable. At this point, I really want to focus on getting better fatal and better swift and better blade runes. Blades used late game a lot, so all those 3 runes all drop right here in giants. So 2 years in, I'm still farming giants, and now I want to farm it faster. The faster you farm it, the more chances in a day you can get to get better runes, but you do have to have the crystals or invest the crystals in your energy to keep farming. So if you run out of crystals and you don't refill, well, then you don't need a team, or you don't need a speed team. So at any rate, keep your focus. If you stay focused, you'll get ahead faster, and that's about the whole moral of the story. So thanks for watching. I'd appreciate any comments below. Let's communicate a little bit here and chat, collaborate. I'm here if you've got any questions. No question's a stupid question. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.